The Day of the Dead, or El Dia de los Muertos, a digital story by Julia Plant. The Day of the Dead, or as it's said in Spanish, El Dia de los Muertos, is a holiday celebrated from October 31st until November 2nd in Mexico. Mexico is shown here on the map in red. Some people consider the holiday to be similar to the American holiday Halloween, and while there are many similarities, the holiday in Mexico is still distinct. Based on the name, why do you think Mexicans may celebrate this holiday? The Day of the Dead is a holiday to celebrate those who have died and also to celebrate life. Many families will make an altar, such as the one shown here, to remember those who have died. On these altars, families often put pictures of those who have died to remember them. They will also put out the favorite foods of the ones who have died. The altar has candles because many Mexicans believe that this light helps the person who has died find his or her way home. On the last day of this holiday, November 2nd, families also visit the graves of relatives who have died. This is another way to remember the life of these family members. Families might clean the graves to make sure they still look nice. Families eat picnics here and tell stories. Sometimes music is even played. Families may also decorate these graves like they did the altar. There will be food, flowers, and even candles to honor those who have died. As we can see, flowers are a very important part of this holiday because they're used as decorations for altars, graves, and even artwork. During the three-day holiday, there are also many celebrations. There are parades where people walk and dance in the streets dressed in costumes. Sometimes there are even performers to entertain the crowds of people. Because the holiday is known as the Day of the Dead, many people dress up as skeletons. Some people, like those shown here, even have their faces painted to look like a skeleton. Doesn't that look fun? At these parades and celebrations, people may make food to sell to the crowds. One special food sold around this holiday is candy in the shape of a skull. Children especially seem to enjoy this treat. People also make pieces of art to be shown that help to celebrate this day. Artwork may be in the form of a statue put in front of an important building, or it may be more decorative and fun. But as we can see from all of these works, much of the artwork incorporates skeletons because they are thought of as symbols of those who have died. With all we've learned about the traditions and celebrations of the Day of the Dead in Mexico, it's important to remember that even though the name of this holiday sounds sad, it's actually meant to be a celebration of life, so Mexicans celebrate it as happy and filled with fun.